Okay, so welcome to LooW's 1v1 Open. Our first match today is going to be Slayer versus ScOut. Slayer being from Repulsive Clan and ScOut being from Freedom. Gecko, what are your opinions on the matches today?
Well,
think
I
will
think
win?
Slayer has the advantage because he has quite an aggressive himself and he has dead aim, as you can see right there. But if ScOut can play smart and hold angles at close range, and he can just get spray down. So I think, depending on the map, whether it's long range or close range, this could really go either way. Do you have any other opinions?
Well, as you said, Slayer has an aggressive playstyle. I think a Slayer with a rifle and his aggressive playstyle, he can actually be a force to be reckoned with. If ScOut could possibly pull this match off if he plays his shots right and peeks the corners right.
And as you can see there, ScOut just spraying down Slayer, as Slayer just was not expecting it. So as I said before, if ScOut plays smart, he could have a chance in this. Okay, so here, as you can see, this is quite a long range map, so this would probably advantage Slayer as he has the more dead aim, and there's not many corners for ScOut to hold and get the close range spray downs. So Slayer, as you can see here, yeah, ScOut, yeah.
Slayer, very controlled gunshots right there.
You know, collected, just, you know, just tapping away. Okay, so here, this is quite, actually this could go either way, as it's quite a close range map depending on where you go. Also, if ScOut can get the high ground and get the spray down onto Slayer, onto his head, I think that would be a major advantage for him.
Well, I seem to see that, we have some technical issues, so, okay, so they're on the same map.
Are you on the same map now?
Yep, they should be.
Okay, so this is quite a close range straightforward map. I think this could go either way because if they can just get the spray down while the other is out of cover, as you can see, their ScOut pre-firing. He knows it's close range.
Yeah.
ScOut not accuracy, that aim punch just being the demise of him.
Yeah, I kind of saw straightforward that with Slayer's aggressive playstyle, definitely could have got the ScOut could have definitely got the pick if he would have waited patiently.
Don't call it a pick. It's a 1v1. Okay, so this here, it's going to be, they're both playing passive, holding the angles. ScOut has his P2000 out for some reason. It's, they're engaging the long range here, so I think this will probably, oh, actually, Slayer retreating, that's something he's actually flanking around. And as you can see, they're just getting outplayed psychologically by Slayer, as he flanked around, just sprayed down while ScOut was looking the other direction.
Yeah, just an example of ScOut. Sometimes he doesn't check his corners. As you can see, he should have checked down there.
Still disadvantage ScOut again because it's an extremely long range map. So ScOut hasn't got the accuracy, and once he gets hit once, that aim punch is just going to.
Unless he can possibly get the taps onto
ScOut
Slayer.
getting the taps onto Slayer. Slayer 25 off, one hit kill.
Suppressive fire.
It's going either way now. Just,
oh, gets the one tap onto Slayer.
Just outplaying Slayer, just Slayer wasn't expecting it. Okay, this is more a long range map with lots of cover to hide behind, so if they can be smart with their peaks and just play the psychological game, basically peeking where the other won't expect it, I think this could go either way because it's more a psychological game right now, both holding angles, not advancing at all. And just Slayer getting the taps because they were both expecting each other, and just Slayer has the all-out better accuracy.
Surprised Slayer didn't attempt to jump onto the other side with his sometimes aggressive playstyle.
So here we have they both have M4A4's helmet, so it's as you may know, it's a 2-hit tap to the helmet, so this could probably go either way as the other. It'll take a good spray to take the other down, giving the other time to react. But here we have Slayer taking him out just with a second.
Were you spectating Slayer just now? Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Oh, it's an op.
ScOut, I'm not sure if he's been practicing with the op. He's recently said that he's kind of downgraded with it. Slayer boasting with his skillage. This is interesting.
The angle's playing quite passive, whereas Slayer's going to move up with his offensive up style. Both are going to engage here, and Slayer getting the pick as he holds the angle, correctly predicting that ScOut will strafe back in, meaning he will be able to hold the angle. So here we have the battle with the M4A1S. This is more about accuracy, as the spray control on the M4A1S isn't as strong as on the M4A4, so this could really go either way. Here we have
ScOut's gonna hold out the window.
Gonna hold the angle and he was expecting him. He just taps to the head. So
yeah.
ScOut.
Well predicted.
Yeah.
Slayer.
Okay, here we have the long range map again. This could now we'll see if Slayer can be able to play the psychological game, predict where he's gonna peek, and just get the tap to his head. Just on this map, and yeah,
same.
He's just taps the head.
Now, remember, this is a best of 3 games, so we still have 1 to 2 more games. This is actually getting a bit interesting, because ScOut could possibly have a chance at winning this.
Okay, ScOut's spawning on the higher ground. If he holds that angle through the hole there, he might be able to catch Slayer changing position. So he's going to actually jump down, and Slayer just, ScOut made a mistake of putting his weapon away, so Slayer's just able to tap him in the head.
Yeah, Slayer learning from his mistakes. He knew that ScOut would peek that window, so he went for it first.
Okay, so here we have, this map is actually quite close range, so this could go either way, as both have basic knowledge of spray control. So if this is just a close range battle, it's just a matter of, flanking and... Although, actually, Slayer missing the spray there,
and also,
missing in general, where ScOut just crouching and spraying him down.
ScOut also had the advantage since she was hiding behind cover.
Map, so this could really go either way, as we've seen. It depends if ScOut just has a better playstyle, more psychological playstyle, as Slayer predicted that ScOut would strafe back in.
Yeah, ScOut's gonna be holding the angles.
Oh, ScOut's going to be peeking here. Missing
a shot.
Oh,
and Slayer again hits the shot beautifully.
This is half time.
Okay, so now with the score and after watching some of the plays, who do you think will win now?
Well, now Slayer, as he has just the more dead accuracy, and on these maps, dead accuracy is what matters most, I guess you could say, because these are quite close range maps, and just if you sneak up on someone, it's also psychological playstyle, but if you have the dead accuracy, you're pretty much guaranteed to get an early lead and quite consistently. And Slayer just calmly tapping away at ScOut. ScOut spraying at long range, clearly not hitting it, as I was expecting Slayer. The bullets just went right around him. So I think ScOut, if he's going to engage with his long range and spray, he needs to learn spray control. If he can't, he's just gonna have to tap and aim for the head and just hope for the best.
Unless he can utilize the cover around him.
Yeah. Yeah, wait. ScOut is...
Okay.
Slayer just calmly tapping away at ScOut's head.
Well, I'm not sure if ScOut was trying to bait Slayer into coming on over to him, but yeah, he was trying to bait him.
Okay, so this map is actually quite close range, so this could really go either way if ScOut manages to get the jump on Slayer.
Well, as you can see, ScOut actually no, he's not utilizing his terrain. Yeah.
Calmly tapping away at ScOut. ScOut does not hitting the spray. He has to learn that if at these long ranges he can't hit the spray, he's gonna just tap and hope for the best.
Yeah, this is gonna be a slightly mid-range map. Yeah, and they're using the M4, so whoever has the spray control wins.
Basically, because like this, because they both have helmets, it's going to be 2 shots a headshot, so if you're tapping, the other will probably just be able to spray you down. because tapping to be able to get an accurate tap this level. Although if they move up close range like that, they would be able to take the other out just with a spray. And as you can see, Slayer there, just with the better accuracy and aggressive playstyle, ScOut wasn't expecting it and just wasn't able to respond. And this is an op map, very interesting. So quite long range, quite basic. So we're going to see. So we're basically going to see who has the more dead accuracy, because like this, there really isn't any room for psychology here. So ScOut's going to be taking the right side, whereas ScOut's going to be going up onto the high ground, whereas Slayer is going to be holding the spawn. And ScOut moving up.
They're going for deagle shots right now.
Okay, ScOut going for the no-scope. Now it appears ScOut is just going for the deagle spray. And he's not going to be able to
May the best deagle win. Okay. It's last round for Slayer. If you can get one more match, he'll be winning the first game.
This map seems to favor Slayer, it has seemed to. So it seems it's just all but game over unless ScOut can crush this.
If ScOut goes high ground, he better be checking those corners. Because again, Slayer can flank around.
Slayer's actually going to be playing quite passively, although he's actually going to be moved up to high ground.
And ScOut getting the spray down.
As he had cover, so ScOut, quite close, although he took damage. Okay, so for this one, I think this favors Slayer, as it's quite a long-range map. Although it could really go either way if the Argo can just go with the shot. And
and Slayer winning the first game.